How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here, and today we're going to be counting down 10 facts about Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. This video was suggested by Davian Black and Rarity Dead. Thank you both so much for the suggestion, and I hope you enjoy. And I feel as though I should mention that this video will contain some spoilers. However, if you have not yet seen Fullmetal Alchemist, it's your own fault if something is spoiled for you at this point. Anyways guys, grab your brother, try and perform some human transmutation, and let's get right into the facts. Number 1. In a few episodes, we see Edward eating a sandwich. Though a little known fact is that the sandwiches have no crust, meaning that Edward also hates crust on sandwiches, along with milk, and also he hates needles. Number 2. Although the first anime adaptation strayed pretty far away from the source material towards the end, in both anime adaptations and the manga, Edward still ends up losing his alchemy abilities. Number 3. State alchemists each have a certain rank, and because Ed is a state alchemist, he has the rank of Major. Number 4. Edward is the only non-chimera character to be a member of Greed's gang, although this does not count the people Greed shares a body with, because they're technically non-chimera as well, but we're not going to get into that. Number 5. We all know that Ed is short, mainly because he gets pretty angry whenever someone mentions it, and on top of that, it is brought up quite a bit. But exactly how tall is he? Well, it turns out that Ed is only 4 feet 8 inches tall. However, he does become taller than Winry at the end of the anime. He grew quite a bit taller when he got Al's body back, and the reason he wasn't growing before is because he had to not only feed his body, but also feed Al's body along with the extra sleeping and everything else tied along with that. It is also rumored that since Ed's earlier models of automail were heavier, those also affected his growth. Number 6. It is pretty common for alchemists to encode their research notes so that only they can read them. Ed also does this, but in the form of travelogue, which is said to be so well encoded that not even his own brother Alphonse can read it. Number 7. Edward is left-handed. The reason for this is because he can't write with his automail. However, he was originally right-handed, and this makes him ambidextrous because he can still technically use both hands for different tasks, like fighting for instance. Number 8. Edward has been voted the series' most popular character in fan polls every single time. Number 9. Edward is one of the only 3 people to have dealt a killing blow to a homunculus. The other 2 are Scar and Roy Mustang. In addition to this, it was ironically Pride that Edward struck down, which is ironic because Ed is rather prideful throughout the series, if you know what I mean. And the moment that you have all been waiting for, number 27. Just kidding, it's number 10. You guys know that little group of hairs that stand up in the middle of Edward's hair? Well, it turns out that Ed actually makes his hair do that instead of it being a natural occurrence. After he takes a shower, he uses his hands to stand it straight up, and it is known as an antenna. But there you have it, everybody. 10 facts about Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. If you leave a like on this video, there is a 3% chance that you will learn the secrets to alchemy. However, unless you subscribe, the only alchemy you could perform would be human transmutation. So it is widely suggested by all scientists that you should also subscribe to this channel. And if you're already subscribed, do not worry, because this also applies to you. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. If there is another character from Fullmetal Alchemist that you would like to learn about, make sure to comment it down below along with any other suggestion. I would also like to fill you guys in on the fact that there will be either a 50 or 101 facts video about Fullmetal Alchemist in the future. I don't know when exactly, just be on the lookout. And also, I figured I'd just give you guys a little preview to the next fact video that will be coming out. It is going to be yet another character, and this one is going to be from Naruto. But I'm not going to tell you who it is, so be on the lookout. And if you guys cannot get enough too spooky content, well, why don't you click here for 25 facts about Samurai Champloo? And if that one's just not doing it for you, why don't you click here for 10 things you probably didn't know about Super Smash Bros., the 64 edition. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video today, and I will see you soon.